guys, and welcome back to another extra video. Today we are hopping into the 6th episode of the 6th season of Smallville Fallout. Last time we got a reunion between Lex and Oliver. We got to see their high school reunion, got to see what they were like in high school. And unfortunately they did have an accident with their friend Duncan. Well, I don't know if you can call him their friend, but anyway, got to kind of see what they were like as kids, which was really cool to see why there was such a beef between the Luthers and the Queens. So that was really fun to see and interesting to see. We got a little bit of Lois and Clark, investigative action, which was always fun. And we got to see, Clark get closer and closer to finding all of the zoners that got out of the Phantom Zone. And of course, at the very end, we find out Raya is Raya? I think it's Raya. But she's alive and she is out of the Phantom Zone. So that was cool because I thought she had died when Clark escaped. So glad that she's alive. And I'm guessing that she's going to show up in this episode because, well, you don't mention someone at the very end of an episode and not have them show up in this one. I mean, it's television 101. So I'm excited to see what Fallout is all about. So if you want to see my full reaction, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or you can hang out right here on YouTube. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So here we go. We are hopping into the 6th episode of the 6th season of Smallville Fallout. Let's go. 6 weeks ago? Is that Little Bow Wow? It's a Zoner, right? Ugh.
Where is Kal-El?
So his friend is dead.
You started military testing.
Lex didn't tell me that we were already testing with the military.
But I believe that there's a lot that Lex neglects to tell you.
Facts.
I'm getting as far away from the Luthers as possible. I suggest you do the same.
Right? Everybody's warning you, girl. If everybody warns you, probably take their advice. Jimmy?
Raya.
I knew she was going to be in this episode. Hi, Raya.
How'd you find me?
Your father told me about the family he had chosen for you. About
Best
Smallville.
family.
No matter how I think I fit in, every day I'm reminded I'm not one of them.
You're not alone anymore. I'm here.
Your words, my pictures.
This is a bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but watch, this guy takes a metal briefcase into the car and leaves without it.
What were they doing out there?
Well, I'm working on it.
Well, who is this mystery man?
Dr. Grull.
I don't know.
What's in the briefcase?
Something illegal?
This is a story. It's a hunch.
You don't think that some back alley handoff is suspicious?
I think Lex Luthor getting out of bed in the morning is suspicious. But you need proof.
Which way is Archives?
It's over there.
What did he find? Jimmy, be careful, be careful. Oh my god. Why am I so nervous for him right now?
What exactly is your connection to this man, Mr. Luthor, and what was in the steel case he gave you?
Wasn't him.
Can I take that as a no comment?
You can take that as a you're dead. He's going to bury you.
Mr. Olsen has to get back to Metropolis. Make sure he finds the way out.
Jimmy, be careful. I like you. Stop it. Oh.
I thought I should just give you the car since you obviously don't like asking to borrow it.
There's nothing to be upset about, Lex. I had a late night craving for ice cream.
Lies,
Welcome in.
you're a liar.
That's your favorite, right? What's Dr. Grohl's?
Called out your ass.
I don't like playing cat and mouse games on her.
Is it the game that you don't like? Or the fact that someone's playing it on your level?
You're really thinking you can do this on his level, Anna? You're delusional.
What was he like, my father?
Brave, strong, the biggest heart of anyone I've ever known. Your father was hard on himself too. His only redemption was sending you to save Earth.
Save it from what?
Extinction. You should know this. It was part of your training.
I
About
started my training.
that.
You must accept your destiny.
Too bad that destiny's just gotten a little shorter.
Hey, Bello.
The last son of Krypton. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. What's the matter, Raya? It's me.
Really?
He's one of the Phantoms.
Bayern? Ooh, shit. Nice kick, girl. Oh!
His race feeds off radioactive energy.
I'm guessing that Baron is searching for a new energy source.
There's only one thing that can stop him. Your father's crystal.
Okay. Well, lucky he still has that. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Do you know what this means, Chloe?
Lex.
Lex is working with the Egyptians.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Sure. Yes.
You know, I think you're right. Hey, I've been trying to call you. Where have you been?
Chloe, this is Raya.
It's nice to know something good finally came out of the Phantom Zone, especially since we have a big problem.
Yep. Lex has it. Jimmy knows.
I know this design. It's part of the Brain Interactive Construct. Brainiac. This box is its power core.
Oh, he's gonna go after.
Should give him enough power to fuel him indefinitely.
I thought we were in this together.
We still are. just not on the same side. Lex, you're obsessed. We've been through this before with the ship, and something has got to give.
That's how he is. He has obsession personality.
Or me.
Damn it.
You have something I need.
God damn. How much have they destroyed the desk? Well, that's taken care of.
Okay? We're fine, Clark. Both of us.
What happened?
We had an uninvited guest, but we're used to that kind of thing.
The tension is so high.
You seen this before?
Yes, but it doesn't matter anymore. It's just a pile of ash now. That thing destroyed it.
Ooh, we're back at the fortress.
I haven't given up. I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything.
Everything except the training your father wanted for you.
Right?
So why are we here?
With the power he absorbed from the box, he could wipe out half a continent.
Is that strong? Will the crystal still work?
It should. The
Martha! Why do I feel like Baron's gonna be there? Says what? Damn it, I knew it. That's the only reason she was in this episode. Damn
You
it.
mean Kal-El?
Okay, thank you, Raya. She's like, what is happening? Who is this man? What is happening in my house? Shit. Oh my god! Thanks, Drill. Dude, that went right through her. How in the...
Right.
Restore the fortress. Sorry, I couldn't share in your destiny.
He's just always losing people. Especially those who are like from where he's from Krypton. But hey, we're gonna get the fortress back again.
Am I supposed to know you?
No. My name's Clark Kent. We found you unconscious, and I didn't know what else to do, so I brought you here.
Well, as excuses go, that's pretty solid.
This is crazy.
Oh no, meeting didn't go well with the editor, huh?
Pitch my take on the Lex Luthor Egyptian conspiracy, and they refuse to put somebody on the story.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
It's not even the worst of it.
Well, you couldn't have been demoted. You can't get any lower.
Try unemployment.
What?
Apparently Lex made a call.
Oh,
They fired me. Look, I managed to talk my way back, but I don't know, as far as the basement.
Don't knock the basement.
I mean, she's there too. Yeah, don't mess with Lex, dude.
I think we need to reassess some things.
Because of the box.
Because you lied to me, Lana.
She learned from the
That's
best.
why we talk about honesty.
You know, our conversation was interrupted.
Don't you mean your ultimatum?
Yep, exactly what she means. Doesn't matter now, the box is gone.
Do you honestly think I wouldn't have chosen you?
You might have chosen the box.
When I was with Raya, I didn't feel alone anymore. And I don't think I ever really thought about what I had lost. A family, a whole race of people who were just like me. For the first time, I'm ready to stop running
Embrace it, Clark, come on.
from my destiny.
Yes, embrace your destiny, man.
You're training with Jor-El.
Yeah,
You want to go.
But I can't. Not until every prisoner that I release from the Phantom Zone is returned.
yeah, makes sense.
Or destroyed.
It's alive! Alright, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, that was the 6th episode of the 6th season of Smallville Fallout. Kind of like the last episode, it wasn't a great episode, but it wasn't really a really bad episode either. It was just kind of a meh. Like, for all of the big things that had happened in moving the season forward and moving the plot forward in this episode, the episode as a whole wasn't all that great. So we're going to start with the bad and then go to the good. So I love that they brought back Raya, but the performance that the actress had was not good. She's very flat. She just was very bland. I didn't care about her. She had like no personality, and it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't like her performance at all. It was very flat. So when she died, I did not care whatsoever. It was just like, all right, that's fine. I did like though that she pushed him forward to, you know, get to his training, remind him of his training, and get, you know, the fortress back online, basically. Then you have Bow Wow, who I thought he did a pretty decent job, to be honest. You know, because, you know, he's a rapper, he's not an actor. But it was a fun little cameo that he did for one episode, and he did bring back the Phantoms and I guess the Zoners is what they're calling them, and keeping that story on the forefront. So that was cool. For, you know, that was like, his performance was kind of what I expected, you know, there to be. So it was all right. Like, as we had Jimmy was after, was on to, you know, Lex, and of course he did not heed Chloe's warning and went to go get evidence and ended up getting threatened by Lex because he saw the Brainiac disc thing But of course, he said he's working with the Egyptians. I thought that was hilarious. Like, okay. But, you know, if I didn't know anything and saw those, I would think those might be, like, Egyptian hieroglyphics, too. Like, it's not that far-fetched that someone would believe that. So, there's that. I thought that was cute. It was funny. I liked Jimmy doing something and being proactive. Other than just, like, being hanging around. Like, I'm glad he actually did something to move forward the plot, and that's the reason, like, he was the reason that Clark and Chloe figured out that Lex had the disc in the first place. And then you also had, of course, Lana is becoming very much a Luther, and, you know, going behind Lex's back, lying to him, taking her in the middle of the night, talking to a girl who, if everybody is telling you to stay away, if everybody is telling you to be careful, that should tell you something. But you know Lex, he's not a good guy. You know he is in deep trouble all the time, and you trust him. And you gave the ultimate ultimatum of either the box or you. And to be honest, I'm not 100% he would choose you. Even though he said, like, you think I wouldn't choose you? I'm like, well, now you'll never know because it's destroyed. So you can tell that there is distrust already. They're starting to pull apart a little bit here. There is definitely some lying and manipulation going on. So she's definitely getting in way over her head and becoming much darker. And becoming much more like Lex. And we'll see how it goes. I'm really not 100% certain how I feel about it, because characters do need to grow in things, and it's good to kind of see a different side of Lana, but I'm not really sure how much I'm going to like it. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see as the season progresses what happens. But yeah, their relationship is definitely starting to strain a little bit because their foundation is built on lies and distrust. So that always bodes well in relationships, you know. Those are always very successful ones. But I did like the fact that, you know, the Bayern, I think, yeah, Bow Wow, he destroyed the box or you know, whatever this thing was. So, you know, that's a non-issue now. Like, it's gone. They're not going to use it anymore. It's done from the you know, season premiere. So, you know, that got destroyed, which is good. And then so we closed up that storyline, but then we also got the fortress is alive again, and so we got that going. So Clark will be able to start his training. But, of course, he is going to stay and get the rest of the zoners back into the Phantom Zone. And once he completes that, then he'll go to his training. But there's also, you know, a bunch of seasons after this. So we'll see if that happens. But I'm glad that, you know, they aren't ignoring this, that he needs to go and do his training with Jor-El and needs to go to the fortress. And, like, that's what happens, you know, with Superman. He goes into the fortress, trains with Jor-El, and comes back and becomes Superman. So I definitely like that plot. They're keeping that on the forefront of pushing that forward. So those are a couple good things that had happened. So all in all, though, it's kind of a boring episode. Like I said, I think Raya just, her performance, she was just bland and just so monotone, and I just didn't care for her. Bjorn was all right. He was an all right bad guy. Bow Wow did fine. It was just the result. What I liked about it was the result of him being there and what it did, not necessarily the characters and the story itself, but what it ended up doing. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to say 7.5. This is honestly probably my least favorite episode of this season so far. But it was all right. Like I said, 7.5 out of 10. In terms of the tally board, wow, we have a lot. Okay. So we have a +1 for Amnesia count because Bow Wow got Amnesia. So we're at 47. We're at +1 for Barn Destruction. So we're at 14. We're at a +2 for Person of Color characters. So Bow Wow and his friend when they were in Oakland. So we're at 28. We're at hospital visits. We're at +2. So now we're at 96. We are a +1 for Sudo Suit and a +1 for Reverse Sudo Suit. So we're at 44 for the Sudo Suit and 33 for the Reverse Sudo Suit. And of course, a +2 for the Fortress of Multitude because both Raya and Bow Wow both showed up at the Fortress. So that's it for this episode. If you want to see my full reaction, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Right now, right here on YouTube. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next episode.